I'm Hot Rod Realtor Jill Sinclair, and this is Hot Rods and Cool Garages. Today I'm at Wensley Architecture with one of the principals, Neil Banich. Neil, thank you so much for having us in your wonderful world of architecture.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's go back to the very beginning. When was Wensley Architecture founded?
Wensley Architecture has been founded for about 15 years, and my partner and I have been running it solely for about the last 10.
Okay, that's great. So let's go into what Wensley Architecture actually does. What kind of projects do you guys sort of specialize in?
For the most part, we do a lot of commercial work. We do a lot of retail, shopping centers. We do multifamily, we do single family, and we do seniors housing as well.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Now we have a picture here to the right. Now this is one of your West Vancouver homes, is that correct?
It is. It's a home that we just finished in West Vancouver for an individual.
That's pretty stunning.
It's pretty cool. It definitely is a minimalist approach. The owner was very adamant about being very minimal and very modern. But again, we had to fit it onto a relatively tight site, so it kind of floats out over his swimming pool.
Oh, that's very stunning, very stunning. So what would be one of your most challenging projects that you've done?
Oh, you know, there's been so many over the years, and they're all a challenge in their own right. But I think working with individuals on private homes can be a challenge because it's a very emotional design as opposed to commercial clients where it really is about fulfilling a program.
Right.
So working with individuals on very specialized homes is a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. I actually quite enjoy that part of the business.
Yeah. I understand you like to color in the outside the lines, don't you?
How many people get to color for a living? I have a big box of felt pens right beside my desk.
Okay, now we can segue right into when other little fellas were playing cops and robbers, what were you doing? You were watching the Brady Bunch, and you quite liked Mrs. Brady, didn't you?
Hey, 'cause she was pretty hot back then. I knew at a very young age I was going to do this, so I had a little drafting board set up in my room when I was probably 10 or 11 and started designing homes at a very young age.
Prodigy here, folks. Very nice.
Anything to get out of cutting the grass.
Oh, there you go. And you're still doing that, aren't you?
A little bit.
Pretty much, pretty much. Now, what is the proudest moment that you've had working with Wensley Architecture?
Oh, the proudest moment. Well, you know, I think any time that we've had a project published in a magazine or any type of literature is quite proud because now it moves beyond the walls of the office out to the general public.
You get the accolades, and apparently you were published in Western Living, is that correct?
We had a house published in Western Living. We did. Yeah. It was very exciting.
Very nice. And they just had the award show, so you're going to be submitting next year because they keep on asking you to?
Next year we will submit a package and see how we do. There's a lot of great designers out there, and you know, just being asked to be part of it is accolade enough.
That's fabulous. Now, along with having an amazing eye for architecture, you also have an amazing eye for very cool cars and hot rods. Tell us a little bit about your collection.
I've been a car guy for a long time, since I was a kid as well. Yeah. The collection is really just kind of starting. I unfortunately work a lot, don't have a lot of time or place living in Vancouver.
Because he goes to Barrett-Jackson too often.
But I do have a 65 Buick Skylark convertible.
Which is pretty sweet. You just picked that up this year, did you?
Picked it up this year. I have a Corvette Roadster that I've had for quite a while.
Okay.
And BMW 540 M Sport for a daily driver.
Just to get you to and from work.
Got to get to work on time.
Excellent, excellent. So what is your next big project with Wensley Architecture?
I'm working on a very large project in North Vancouver right now, which is about 400 residences.
Okay.
It's a multi-use project. It'll have residential, commercial, a little bit of seniors, a little bit of retail, community center.
So very community-oriented then.
Absolutely, right in the heart of the community.
Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you.
Okay, remember folks, home is where your hot rod is, hotrodrealtor.ca.